Hi guys. Okay, so I am in a total rush, but I am wanting to get something on my face before I leave. I had to go run and do something for the kids' school. So I wanted to use some of the products that I got from the TJ Maxx and Marshall's haul. So I just spritzed my face, and I realized I just spritzed my face with something that I didn't get from that haul, which is the Color Pop Amethyst. But honestly, I just wanted to put some dampness on my face, which I could have simply done with water. I do all my regular moisturizing and serums and all like that when I get out of the shower each day. So I'm not really too concerned about it. Okay, so the Stila Stay All Day Foundation, I want to go in and play with that. I am going to use my Beauty Blender that I had gotten on a previous, not Ulta haul, a previous TJ Maxx haul. So I just pushed down and it's right there. So I'm just going to pick up that product. And yeah, for color match, I don't think that's that bad. Like, I will tell you, they didn't have a lot of shades to choose from while you were there. It was either you went with this or you went with a dark brown. So I was actually surprised because normally they don't ever have any shades even remotely similar to mine. So this was awesome that they had it. So this is definitely a thicker coverage foundation. It is meant to be full coverage, so we'll see how this performs and wears. This was the one that I was excited about because since it is full coverage and it does everything, says it does everything I want it to do, this might be something that I might go back and try to stock up on, since did I get rid of the package? $7.99 is the price that I paid for it, which I thought was a great price for a semi, high-end foundation. Okay, so the color obviously, matches pretty well. It's a little bit dark, or darker than what I normally put on my face, because I normally go in with a bronzer, which I will do as well, and warm up my face. But because I'm needing to keep track of time, I might have to split this video up, meaning like I personally will have to go away with part of my face done and come back and finish it. You will see the full thing, so you might not even know. However, my son gets to pick an instrument this year at school, and we have to go up tonight because they're doing like a loaner program, so that we don't have to buy an instrument. I mean, I think we have to pay for the loaner plan. That would totally make sense, but we're not investing, for him to have his own yet, because we don't know, one, if he'll totally dig it and be into it, and two, if he's gonna be any good. He wanted to do something with strings, like a guitar. However, you have to be doing the program for 2 years, and it's his first year at the school. So he's kind of a little bummed, but that I totally get. Okay, guys, so this is that foundation. Not bad at all. We'll have to see, like, how it wears and everything. Not amazing. Like, I put it on my face, it looks fine. Definitely isn't screaming out to me being my favorite, or, like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got this foundation. I don't remember picking up a concealer. I had an eyelid primer, I know. So I think what we'll do is the Anastasia. We will go in with that just to kind of brighten up the under eye. Go in with the same Beauty Blender. I'm going to go into Fair. And because this is a cream, it works nicely on top of whatever foundation you use if the foundation is a cream foundation. What I've noticed is if you try to put a cream over a powder, it sometimes is a nightmare. So this is doing a good job of brightening that area. So it is actually really bright. So I may go in with that neutral right on top of it just to settle it in a little bit. But I do kind of want to at least brighten it up in certain areas and see how it goes. See, I really wish things like that had a mirror, because whatever's in my hand I always go for. Okay, so we're kind of pretending this is concealer It's doing a good job. I remember the first time that I got the cream contour, I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And I had no clue how to use it. And I was freaking out. Okay, so I am, do I want to go in with the darker shades? I'm not going to because I do have the powder bronzers. I have like a ton of them that I picked up, including these two that are just sitting right in front of me. So I am going to go in right now though with, as I just put gross fingerprints all over this, the Kevyn Aucoin. Now this is supposed to be a powder foundation, so I'm going to use it as like a setting powder. We'll see how well that goes since that's not necessarily what it's supposed to be used for. And I'm going in with the brush just to lie the first layer down because I just wanted to see like if there was going to be any craziness to it. Obviously I need that face to be really dry once I go in with other products. So I'm going to put my beauty blender just like I do with my loose powders to pick up some of that powder, because really when you press it into your face, it does tend to kind of mattify the face quicker. So now that I know that the brush, you know, will do fine on the face, we can do this and go back in with that brush. The method to the madness. Man, I look tired. It's because I am. Oy. Okay. So definitely liking this, nothing crazy. I don't know if I'd use this as a foundation on its own, but even I have like this Mary Kay, and it's a loose powder foundation that I will sometimes use to like set and bake with, and I love that stuff. Like love, love, love it. Like I think I have like 6 of them in my drawers, and until like I found the Too Faced, the peach powder, Laura Mercier was okay, but I loved that other powder, so I stockpiled on it. Okay, let's use the Sun Bunny just because it's here. The time, actually, I'm doing pretty good on time. This might be a quick get ready, and we'll see how far we can go. Okay, so just warming up the face a little bit, so you can kind of see there. I'm mixing the 2 shades together, both the light and the dark. When this first came out, I also really liked this. I didn't know about the light and the dark. I was trying to just stay to one side or the other, which you can do too. But I was like, why not just swirl it one day? And then I was like, oh, I like it so much more. Go figure. That's probably how the product was meant to be used. Okay. So now if I had the cream contour down before, you'd have a darker, more set up face. Does that make sense? I guess more defined lines to make it look like I actually had like high cheekbones, all of that. So with those darker palettes in this palette, one day we'll play with it, but that really is a contour. Where this, I'm kind of shaping my face, but I really am bronzing it just to give it some definition, but I'm not going crazy with the definition, right? Like I'm just actually, you know, going to a regular mom event. So I'm not, you know, going glamified or anything like that. Okay, so that is all done. I kind of want to, okay, so here's the locket. This was that eye thing, I think. If I can open it, we'll be able to tell. Yeah, so Locket and Light, and it's the Color Correcting Eyeshadow Primer. So a primer like this should be one that's going to kind of pump up the eye look a little bit. So we're just going to lay it down quickly, like doing a speed get ready with me with all these products to see what that look will look like. Okay. I do like how easy this pen goes on. Obviously I'm going to go in with my blender and just tap it into the skin, but I really like how easy that just applies right to the eye, because you're getting a lot of that pigment shade down quickly. Now obviously if it automatically did this, that would be awesome, but I don't think we have a product that does that yet. So do I think it's a less, you know, one less step? No, not necessarily. It's just nice how quickly it covers, but then you still have to go back in, which this takes time. Okay, so while that's doing that, I do know that I picked up eyebrow products. So now that's just the fun part of trying to find what I did with them. Okay, so I think this is both of them. Okay, so this one is not in its container. Was this it? Brow Almighty. Yeah, so the Brow Almighty, which was by Soap and Glory, just because it's like in a quick draw on, I just want to see how this performs. So it is just like a crayon. I'm a little concerned because it is definitely really dark, and because it's like that big tip, I don't really have a lot of control over it. So I probably will be opening that powder package here, which I'm kind of bummed about. Dang it, yeah, see? Like, that's not even cute. Okay, this, no go. You might be able to use it for a brown liner, dip into it. I should have dipped into it with an actual eyebrow brush. That's what I should have done. But this could definitely ruin a look if you were out and about and just had that. Like, I would never, ever, ever think of like, wow, girl, your brows are on fleek with a look like this. Okay, so I'm just going to use this brush real quick, comb some of that product out. I'm probably gonna have to go back in and clean that up because it's a mess. See, when you grab something out of convenience and it takes even longer, not the business. Soap and Glory, come on now. That's obviously not an award-winning product. Okay, so whatever. I'm disappointed in that, but that's fine. So I'm going to go in just with a little brush in here because I don't know where my eyeshadow or my eyebrow brush is at the current moment. So I just want to clean it up just a tad. I'm going to go into this middle shade, which is like a lighter brown, and see if I can maybe attempt to give it a little bit more definition and clean the brow up just a bit to where it looks like I may have meant to do some of what I did earlier. You know what I mean? Yeah, not even, that color wasn't even cute, like on the brow. It's upsetting. Okay, so I'm gonna show up at this place and I'll be like, okay, what's up? Like, what do you do for a living? Oh, you go to kids' parties and you're a clown. I got you. I got you. Because that's totally how I feel with these brows right now. Or they're gonna be like, oh, you really do play with makeup for fun? You go on YouTube and share your makeup looks. Right, it's kind of funny. Even my eyebrows, they feel heavy right now. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it is straight up like a bad news bear situation. Okay. Like, I'm gonna go into that light, the lightest, like the white shade, and try to go underneath. Just so it looks like I spent some time on my brows, which, I mean, obviously you've seen me, like, I am spending time on my brows, but this is just fixing the mess that I made earlier by trusting a product that I've never used before. But, you know, they have that saying, all in, right? I feel like that one comes to a point because that's what I tried for it to do, and that one doesn't. Grr. Really right now? This is what happens is I get all anxious and then I set stuff down and I don't know where I put it. We're just gonna go with this little guy. I need big long brushes. These little brushes don't work. Okay, so my brow is officially all different colors. There's some blackish in there that was supposed to be a brown. There's like a light brown. So like if you do powder products though, this Maybelline one isn't bad. I kind of wish I just used it on its own so I could have given it a fair chance. So I will go back to using that one day on its own. Obviously I can't start over right at this moment. So that's unfortunately what we're gonna go with for the brow look. So irritating. Okay. So I had put down that one color. I'm gonna go in with this Master Prime real quick just to get another color down on my lid. So this is Long Lasting Eyeshadow Base, but this also has a little bit more of a color. So I don't think I'm gonna bring it all the way up like on top of that Kat Von D one. This is just going to give it 2 different levels of intensity on the eye and make it pop. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Where's my song? Where's my bop bop around? Hold my hand. Rocking in the reel, bop around, bop bop. Okay, Anastasia, the blush. So the one thing that I don't like about these blushes is how tiny, tiny, tiny these little areas are. I think I'm gonna go in just with the pink very lightly, which is the one on the end, and just kind of bring it in there to give my color a little bit of face while everything on my eyes dry. It's not crazy. I am gonna bring it up a little bit, like back and up, so that way that color just kind of looks like I have a natural, rosy, healthy complexion. I'll take my big brush, bop, bop, bop. Right, okay, so, highlighter, I want to try this Lancome one, the one that had like the glow for it. Because this one had a whole bunch of like those fun colors in it. So these were all, oh, guys, look what happened. Dang it. Dang it. That just landed on my floor. So I'm going to use the rest of what was on top here. That was part of that shadow. And just bring it in. Dang it. Now it's on my floor. If I'm late, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. So definitely like a really pretty highlight, nothing crazy. Okay, I definitely don't think I have enough time for shadows, which is kind of a bummer. And I don't even know. Dang, like I'm gonna have to find that too. Like it straight like fell in a pile, so it didn't hit my floor, which is a good thing, but still. Okay, so this is a look, guys. These are my clown eyebrows. Irritating, but that highlight's really pretty. The one that fell somewhere onto the ground. Whatever. Okay, the Vegas Nay. It has those 4 shadows, and again, remember, like they had the Subculture palette, which I have here, and if I wanted to do a look, I would, right here, with that palette for 29 bucks, that was at TJ Maxx, yeah, TJ Maxx, not Marshalls. So Subculture was at TJ Maxx along with, oh, and I could have used that as my primer, the Smashbox primer they had there too for the 20 bucks. Okay, so that's what happens when you're in a rush, you just don't use your brain. I'm gonna go in with this Pixie color, which is just a light color. We're gonna put that everywhere. Everywhere, windshield wipers. Keep an eye on the time. I literally have 2 minutes, guys. 2. My phone's going off because it's probably Chris like, hey, are you meeting us? What's going on? Like, you're not here yet, because normally I'm early to everything. Sometimes my life is just overwhelming, okay? So that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm going in with lace, the one right next door. And because I have 1 minute left, I think this lace is gonna be it. I might pull out that Anastasia highlight palette and then put like a shimmer right down on top of the lid. Since we're here, I'm gonna use the bottom. That lace color I'm gonna put right underneath too. Just dropping stuff left and right all over the place. Like, what is going on with my life? All right, the time should be up right now. We're gonna take the extra moment though. Let's go ahead and put, what colors are these really? I think I'm gonna put this Lyra, L-Y-R-A, glitter shimmer right down on top. Normally I would spray it with the MAC Fix Plus. I don't really have the time to do that right now, so we won't be doing that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Vegas May mascara that's in here. So Vegas May does lashes, so hopefully like this mascara will be pretty decent since they do false lashes, but who knows. I really wanted to give that Kevin Aquan one a try, but I will have to do that. Yeah, this mascara sucks. Straight up sucks. And by me saying sucks, meaning like, can you even see that there's any mascara on my eye? Dang it. All right, I'm not even gonna do my bottom lash line. So this is the eye look. Besides the eyebrows, the eyes themselves look fine. The face looks fine. I am gonna put on just this doll face, the Too Faced lipstick, because it's a nude. Oh, it is like a super nude. No, we're not doing that. Nope. We need to put like a gloss or something on top of it. So let's do that Salvation, the Makeup Revolution one. Give it some shine. See if that makes a difference. Guys, this is a no-go. Like, a no-go. Like, how could I show up looking like that? Be like, girlfriend, let me help you. Let me help you. Okay, so you never know until you try out products, right? And those two both were just a no-go. So this one was the Naked by Anastasia. Okay. This is still pretty nude, but I can do this. All right, so this is what we're gonna go with. This one at least has a little bit more orange to it. So again, I'm just going to like a music thing for my kids' school. But if I don't hang up now, as in like disconnect, I'm going to be late because I'm already 3 minutes late than I said I was going to be out the door. So I'll talk to you guys all later. This is the TJ Maxx and Marshall's look. Whoop, whoop. You can do a lot more stuff with this. This is just a basic get out the door look, but I wanted to show how awesome it is to use these products and try new things, other than that brow product, which sucked really bad. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!